like their three-point shooting tonight was, I don't know if it was the difference, but it certainly didn't make anything easier.
Yeah, early on we just messed up on some assignments that we knew that were coming. Something that we've actually messed up on the last 3 games that we just kind of got away with it in one, and it just keeps hurting us in those areas. 22, we knew that he was one of the best shooters in our league. 13, another guy that can really shoot it, but really we were really locked in on 22, and we gave him what he wanted, what we've seen him do every game. We were prepared to go into the game, and when you're shorthanded, when Jaden went down, and then you drop the 7 players, you got to play 2 bigs, and then 3 of those players are freshmen, man. Come on, I mean, you can't expect for them to do everything right. It just is what it is. So we're gonna have some mistakes in the area.
There was a sequence. You guys had a chance to cut it to 5, didn't finish, and the three-point shooter gets fouled and you back double digits. That kind of sum up, I guess, kind of the fight you guys had to just go through all night.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. It was actually unfortunate, man, because we were scrapping and fighting, and we got back into the game right there, and we gave up a 4-point play actually, and then they pushed it back out, and then they never looked back. But just the fight that the guys gave. I was proud of that, man. We're trying to press. I had to wait till the second half to press. I couldn't even press the first half because we only had 7 guys. Second half, we got desperate, and we fought back to get back into the game. But you could just tell, man, we were just tired.
Yeah, you've been shorthanded for a few games in a row and been able to manage, but it seems like it's starting to catch up with you. Is that?
Well, when Jaden went out, that really hurt. We lost a guard. We needed an extra guard. They pressed us out the makes. And we had problems bringing the ball down the floor, and all they were doing is just, on the bigs, they were just crowding the paint. And when we got opportunities to make situations happen, we just didn't make them happen. And then we were 6 for 18 from the free throw line. I mean, you can't do that on the road.
I guess you guys have kind of been one of the best rebounding teams. Your bigs have been kind of, kind of the driving force lately. UCF played you guys at a standstill. I guess how much did that kind of play into what happened tonight?
I mean, not having your full staff really hurt us tonight. Put Tyler Harris in a very bad position. Then you got Imani out there with him. And as you can see the tape on Lester's knee, I didn't know if he was going to play or not. He hurt his knee in the practice the day before we came. So it's like no excuses from us, but honestly, it's like everything that could hit us right now is hitting us.
So as far as updates are concerned, I mean, is it still just like wait until Saturday and won't know till Saturday?
Well, right now, I don't know if anybody got injured besides Jaden. Jaden just re-injured an injury that he's been nursing, and I don't think anybody else has any little knickknacks, man. We might have 7 again at ECU.
How much is it just not only having 7 guys? How much did it change how you guys had to kind of scheme and what you guys can actually do on the floor?
It affects us tremendously because we really wanted to get after those guys. If you can remember the games that we played them last year, we turned them over like 20-plus times every game we played, and we just pressed like we did in the end. And we ended up getting 16 turnovers a day without even pressing until the second half. And you have to do that on the road. You got to do that to those type of teams. You got to pressure them and get them to get out of their offense.
So big picture, came into tonight with a chance to sort of establish yourself here in the early going as at the top of the league, along with Houston. But now, momentum, lose a little momentum. Are you worried about momentum?
I'm worried about injuries. We lost a game due to injuries, my man. You can't go beat these good teams on the road, especially when you're losing bodies during the game. We lost Earl during the game last game. We lost Jaden during the game. And then Malcolm got into foul trouble in the first half. I mean, it's too much to overcome. I'm not really worried about the league if we're healthy. You know what I mean? Right now we're not. We just got to get healthy.